My name is Andy.
My name's Alex.
We've been married for about 3 years. Before Alex and I were married, I dropped out of high school, went to university, dropped out of university, and accumulated a bit of debt during that process. And so it was a struggle for me to really decide to put God first when it came to money.
I did have a difficult childhood, so taking care of myself and being able to provide for myself and be safe with money made me feel secure. And then we went through a pretty tough season, I would say, pretty much since we've been married, just with the state of the world and moving around like we did, where money no longer was able to make me feel secure. This time last year, we were in New Zealand and getting ready to move back to Frisco, and I can tell you that I was the most anxious I had ever been. I was completely depressed. I didn't believe that God could make life any better than it was. And it felt really terrible.
As soon as we moved to Frisco, Pastor Kerry reached out to us and we said, yep, we want to make this church our home.
When Pastor Kerry started talking about vision builders, we were in a place where we had one income. Luckily, Andy had just gotten his work permit, but he didn't have a job. And we just made a decision together through prayer that we were believing for Andy to get a job, and not only a job, but a really good job. And whatever came out of that, we were going to tithe and give above for vision builders, specifically from that first paycheck. Before we ever paid off any debt that we still had, before we paid even our rent.
So it was a statement of faith just to say, hey, you know what, we believe in the local church and we believe in God, and our faith is in Him as our provider. And also we wanted to say, God, here is our first fruit, the first of what we're getting. It's been really cool this year to be able to give to vision builders and actually just to be able to walk the talk. I'm going to actually be a part of the solution and honor God. And that's really cool because, obviously the culture of the world is all about, becoming more wealthy and getting more money and, going up in status, but Jesus really calls us to serve, and it's kind of the opposite.
I feel like since this last little season, the last few months, I've just felt so unburdened by money, whether it's been, paying off debt for us or whether it's been helping someone in need. I just have felt so much like it's not mine anyway. And it's a beautiful gift to be grateful. And I think it's something that we so often forget and so regularly need to be reminded of, is that God loves a generous giver. He loves someone who is cheerful when they do it as well.
So I tried managing money my own way for so many years and it just did not work. And it really was a real struggle. And then I decided to trust God and make Him my priority and actually look at the Bible and actually look, what does the Bible say about money? What does the Bible say about trusting God? And ever since I've really committed to that and since we've really committed to that, we've really seen a massive difference in our life.
And so I would just really encourage you just to try it out and see what happens. See what the Lord can do with your full trust. And I can speak from our own experience that He can do so much more than you can expect.